Good morning, folks. Our Vermel 47 here again. Thought I'd go ahead and do a little space weather update while I'm sitting here looking at things. And what you're looking at right now is the GOES magnetometer, which is the magnetometer aboard one of the GOES spacecraft satellites, which is the GOES 13 and GOES 15. You can see it just updated in front of us. Right here, you see that something has agitated the magnetosphere, causing probably the beginnings of somewhat of a geomagnetic storm. Again, this happened not too long after midnight as it started to get agitated. And again, this is taken from the GOES magnetometer. This is not at Earth level, this is at satellite level. And if we look at this shows the solar wind speed, or components of the solar wind, and we can see this is the actual speed. And a little after 7 this morning we had a little dip, and then now we've been on a pretty good increase. When we see the solar wind speed increase like that, generally that is also showing that geomagnetic conditions may begin to get disturbed. Also, I watched the BZ component, which is this red line up here. When it stays in the negative, or what's considered south, that means that the solar wind magnetic direction is different than what the Earth's magnetic field is. Again, that's kind of like shields are a little weaker, our magnetic shield is a little weaker when this is below this middle line. So we see right here, it stayed below the line for almost a couple of hours now. Excuse me. And again, with the speed going up, then I'd expect to see some probably geomagnetic storming, which means auroras at the poles anyway. So far, nothing has been put out as far as geomagnetic storming going on. Now, here's something you might find interesting. Ever seen an explosion on the sun? There was one right there. This is from the SOHO satellite. The actual sun would be in the middle of this ring. This is the chromosphere, which again, it's blotted out in here because you couldn't take a picture. This comes from an explosion, an approaching region from this side of the sun, the eastern limb. There's a sunspot located over here that'll be rotating on in the next few days. And looking at this is an impressive coronal mass ejection. I mean, as it blows out, bam, right there. And it's almost a full halo, which means you can see it almost in all directions when it happens. Now, again, this is just normal stuff coming here and there, normal as to the sun anyway. But when you see explosions like this, that means there's a very active region coming around, and it should be coming around here in the next couple of days. So I'd say space weather is probably going to be on the uptick here in the next couple of days. So again, just thought people might be interested to see what coronal mass ejection looks like. And again, this the coronal mass ejection, that one went off about 7 p.m. Central Standard Time last night. So unless that's what's causing the solar wind speed to pick up, I would be surprised at that. That would be an awfully fast moving coronal mass ejection. You see a smaller one happen down here too. So anyway, I just thought you might find that interesting. Again, I'm making this video on May the 10th, 2011, and it's 9:46 a.m. Central Standard Time. So anyway, y'all have a good day.